Alrighty, we're here on Jumping Caribou Lake, just south of Temagami. It's pretty much located between Martin River and Temagami. We're staying at a buddy of mine's cottage, who I haven't canoed with in about 25 years. We're going to do a series of day canoe trips. Hopefully the weather cooperates, and really looking forward to it. These trips start now. This is my good friend Rob. I'm Brent from Taplay Outdoors. And we are just two old buddies looking for some adventure. Since my spring canoe trip to Algonquin was already canceled due to COVID, my long-term friend Rob asked if I would be interested in heading north to his cottage in Temagami as a starting point to go on a canoe trip on Crown land in the Temagami Backcountry. But then Crown land camping was also restricted, so we took full advantage of this opportunity to still get away and scout a future canoe route with day trips. The plan was to complete an epic 5-day, 4-night canoe trip totaling 78 kilometers with 19 portages. Night 1 would see us stay on BROPHY Lake. We would then travel over to Wakasina Lake, complete a 1,050 meter portage, arriving on Cross Lake and staying on the south end. On day 3, we would travel along a series of rapids along the Temagami River and eventually staying on Red Cedar Lake. And finally, on night 4, stay on Man Lake and return to Jumping Caribou Lake to complete our trip. But I'll have to admit, staying in a warm cottage has its benefits as well. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Live from Jumping Caribou Lake. This morning we were up early to canoe and discover some back lakes in the area. After a short paddle, we arrived at our first portage. Since the water was higher for this time of year, we were able to complete a short carryover with the canoe. Finally on BROPHY, and we're greeted by a happy dog. We found a pretty decent campsite on BROPHY Lake to have lunch on and chill for a while. Today's lunch consists of some salami, stone wheat crackers, we forgot our cheese. We decided to paddle over to a creek coming into BROPHY Lake and explore the path less traveled. What the hell is this guy doing?
Where's the sun?
So this is what happens when you choose to ignore the portage and you create more work for yourself. We found these old marten boxes set up here by trappers. These traps would be used to harvest martens for their fur. They were obviously not used anymore, but still a pretty cool thing to see when you go exploring off the beaten path. We took another break to fuel up with some soup before canoeing back to the cabin. Come here. On our second day, we headed south to explore the falls on CARIBOU Creek. All right, we're gonna portage over the set of falls. We took our time to enjoy the scenery, the weather, and to try some more fishing. This is what you don't do, what not to do. We decided we would try to line the canoe instead of portaging it. As a result, the rope recoiled and the canoe floated out to the middle of the river, eventually eddying back to us. Here. We had our fishing poles. I don't know why we didn't try to cast out to the canoe with a lure to retrieve it. That would have made sense. When approaching the portage, stay to the left of the falls. You'll see a yellow portage sign. This is a well-maintained portage heading down CARIBOU Creek to Twin Sisters Lake.
The power cut.
There will be a P, what's supposed to be on that sign, indicating right here there's someone's cottage that you have no access to. Down the trail you go. Watch yourself.
Yeah.
The cliffs of Jumping Caribou Lake. We took our time canoeing back, checking out various campsites on the lake. And to try our luck at some more fishing. That's an awesome picture, Rob. But the third night, we looked forward once again to sit around a campfire at the end of the day to relax and reminisce of old times. We're staying at a buddy of mine's
Hey, I'm getting some beers, Taps.
Oh,